Welcome back to the Accounts Gala. My name is Ken. I'm the author of the book, and today we're going through Cryptogram number 8 and figuring out those clues. Last time we found out a little information about some of the buyers, and I'm recording this right after I did that one. I think I tend to do a little bit better back to back. So let me scroll down on this puzzle a little bit so that you can see everything. So I think I told you last time that we're going to be looking for some information about the rooms, and I literally just scrolled to this, so I'm not even positive that that's correct, but hopefully it is. And I haven't even had a chance to look at it. So let me take a look here and see if anything starts to jump out at me. So a lot of three-letter words with the letter Y at the beginning. So I see one up here. What else do we have? This one, Y with a double letter. Let's go ahead and guess that's going to be the. So T-H-E and T-H-E, just because. Oh, maybe that doesn't fit. Okay, well, let's go back to the drawing board on this. All right, what is jumping out now? How about these L's? These three-letter words that start with L. L-O-Z. T-H-E. We're going to try that. T-H-E. And I like that because I see a bunch of other words. So like this one, for instance, is T-H. Here is it T-O? So I'm just going to fill in my grid while I'm thinking about it. I didn't scroll down last time to show you guys what I was talking about, so I'll just scroll down now. Wait, I need to be able to see two, though. Well, okay. I can do the O, and the Z is going to be an E. I think that's all the letters I have. So if I mention that I'm just filling in the grid, that's what I'm doing. And quite a bit of these TH. That's an H. All right, let's fill in some E's. So the letter Z is going to be an E. Any place I see a Z, I'm just going to put an E on top of it. And I don't actually remember what this one is yet, so as soon as I remember what this clue is talking about, I will let you know, just to be transparent. But yeah, I don't recall off the top of my head what this one was. And I think most of them from here on out are going to be that way, except for clue number 13, which it's kind of a special one. If you've done it already, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then you're in for a fun puzzle in a little bit. Ah, yes, I like that too. So T-H-E, and that K is going to be either an R or an S. Here's an E here. And the reason why I kind of went back on the initial "the" was I couldn't think of a scenario where I would say "the two." So if you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. Just make sure that your eraser works, and you can go back and erase and try again. So, and I think that is one of the reasons that some people like to write them out on a different page than this, so that they don't ruin the book. But again, I won't be offended if I see these books well worn. Actually, it'd quite happy to see that people are solving these. So I've seen quite a few pictures from a bunch of you solving the book. So I'm glad to see that people are enjoying it so far. Let's see. L's. L's are going to be the letter T. And I'm happy with the E guess because we had a couple double letters in here and those fit, and a couple every others, and that fits well. So I was a little bit worried about this one because one of the words that I told you to watch out for was Gala, and that would fit that pattern, but I don't think the double A's necessarily fit, especially this frequently. So, okay, we were looking for the letter L. Boom. 2. Right, okay. L is going to be a T. Here we go. And all of a sudden I'm self-conscious because I can hear my wife out in the other room. So that's why I'm hesitating to talk. But, all right, let's get through these T's. L, T, and quite a few of these 3-letter words that start with L, or end with L. Okay, what else do we have? The O's or the H's. H. O's are going to be H's. Okay. Sometimes I get confused. I'll see the H and then try to write an O. Okay. This one's going to jump out at me. So E, blank, blank, H. That's got to be each. So that Y is an A, and the R is a C, just filling in the grid below. Each. Let's keep going with the O's. H. H. Okay, here's one. And then I like that the Y is for A. So that should give us a few, I think. A. Oh, that, okay. A single letter word, so it's another place to start. Look for those single letters, and they will either be an A or a Y, an I. Okay. Y is going to be an A. And then the other thing that I was going to say was, okay, that makes more sense with an A there than a T. The other thing I was going to say is that these are fairly long cryptograms. So when I was writing this, I thought that you would need like 2 or 3 sentences to figure out a cryptogram, but I've since learned and kind of remembered that you really don't need that much information to figure out a lot of these. A lot of quote books are out there. So, and actually just released today is my new cryptogram book, and I published it under the name K.C. Kluwer, and it is a book of Benjamin Franklin quotes, they're all encrypted in cryptograms. So if you enjoy cryptograms but aren't so much into these logic puzzles, go ahead and look that up. So it's Cryptogram Puzzles, Luminaries of History, Benjamin Franklin. And the author name is K.C. Kluwer, so my initials K.C. Kluwer. And the reason I didn't put my name on that is I didn't write any of the Benjamin Franklin quotes, but I did compile them all into the book. So yeah, if you see a book with my name on it, that means I wrote everything in it. If you see my pen name, that just means I compiled the quotes and prepared them in a book format. So all right, this kind of jumps out. HA blank V, have. I think that's probably the best guess there. So I is going to be a V. What other letters do we have? The F is going to be an O. A few F's here. O, O, O. And let's see. That one might be about. There could be some other words. Let's come back to that. F's. Here's one. There's one. Okay. So I was going to guess this one as not. Could be got though. Let's see. Do we have any other consonants? So R's are going to be a C. Let's fill in some of those and see if we get anything that jumps out here. R's for a C. Not a whole lot of R's in this puzzle. Here's one. There's one. Oh, okay, I get one. So let me just make sure we don't have any other R's. This here, got to be all, and are all. These are all. Okay, so that figured out all of this for me. So all are all, and then because the J is the R, the K has to be an S. So I talked about that word earlier, so it's going to be these or there. So these are all. Let me fill in my grid below. J is going to be R, and K is going to be S. Where did the K go? There it is. Okay. Do we have enough to kind of start filling in this puzzle up here? I don't think I have enough for this first word, so in fact I don't have, the only letter I have is this last one. R, 2 blank, F is an O, Q we don't have, they're blank out, maybe out. I'm going to guess that's the Q is a U, and then this one, which is the only thing that makes sense to me, so M, and the H, oh that helps me here. Okay. To blank out which, so I think we can figure this out. Literally, figure if I G U, so P is an F, we got that, V is a G, and Q is a U. Oh, we already have that. To figure out which, Okay. Oh, I was completely off on what we're talking about here. So I will tell you what we're talking about in just a moment because I think we'll figure this out pretty quickly. So H is an I. E we don't have yet. Another I. V we do have. And do we have K yet? We do. So this ending, INGS, so E is going to be an N, and we can put that there. And then we already know we're talking about paintings, so paintings. R, H is an I, E is an N, in, oh, we do have the C, so P, oh, let me write that a little clearer, in P, L, A, Y will be the U, to figure out which paintings are in play. It, do we have M yet? We do now. Yep, we do have M. It will, N is going to be the letter B. It will be, Z is an E, L, P. Do we have it? That P? Yes, F, U, L. Helpful to search, C-A-R-C-H. The internet for famous stolen C paintings, P-I-N-T-I-N-G-S, that have not been recovered, E-R-E-D. I think you did I say that I remember what this is now, so if that wasn't obvious, once I saw that the paintings was up there, I kind of remembered what the clue was, although I don't remember this next sentence. So D we don't have yet. E is N, M is W, oh, knowing, D is K, knowing a bit about each painting, painting, the artist, T-I-S, the artists, and where Z is E, they were stolen from, H is I, K is S, is key to solving this case. These are all real paintings that have been stolen and have not yet been recovered. B-E-R-E-D. Okay, to figure out which paintings are in play, It will be helpful to search the internet for famous stolen paintings that have not been recovered. Knowing a bit about each painting, the artists, and where they were stolen from is key to solving the case. These are all real paintings that have been stolen and have not yet been recovered. So I'm gonna pull up a Google here, and I'm gonna search for uh, famous stolen paintings, and I'm gonna just bring this over here so that you can see. And I'm gonna click not on the Wikipedia. I've actually noticed a few that are in this book already. Let's see, there should be a good article here. Well, I'm just doing this off the cuff because, oh, okay, let's search for famous stolen paintings that were never found. Here we go. And we'll click on this one. And let's see, there should be a few. I've seen there are at least 3 of the paintings in our book in this article. Let's see what this one shows up. Okay. And I think between these 2 articles, all 5 of them are in there. So, yeah, if you're doing this, search for stolen paintings that were never found, and you will find those articles. And let me just scroll down to the grids, and I'll show you what you need to know. So, here we are. So you're going to need to know a painting name, which artist it was. So, yeah, they're all real artists. You're going to have to know where the artist is from, and then where the painting was stolen from. So, yeah, if you are a parent wondering what your kids are searching on the internet when they're doing this book, this is probably the biggest one. And then I think either in the last episode or this episode, I mentioned clue number 13. You're going to have to look some stuff up online for that one as well. But the only major caution I would say is, don't let your kids look into any of the details about the stolen paintings or the robberies themselves. I would say that the Rose Gardner Museum in Boston, that one was particularly violent. So, yeah, maybe discourage them from looking up details about the robberies themselves, aside from where they were, but encourage them to learn a little more about the artists. And yeah, anything else to say about that? No. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe, and come on back next time for clue number 9, and I think we're going to specify some of the paintings in that one. So, thanks for tuning in.